And welcome back to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. First quarterfinal, a fairly small crowd right now. They'll get ready for the U.S. later this afternoon when they play there. Stephen Hart at the helm for Canada on an interim basis until Dale Mitchell takes over at the end of the Under-20 World Cup. Stephen Hart will be his assistant. Here is the lineup for Canada. Craig, 3 changes from the game against Haiti.
Yeah, Essie Nakajima-Ferrin makes way for Patrice Bernier, who's back in. Martin Nash is in for Chris Pozniak, and Ali Gerba will be back in for Rob Friend up front.
This is a new lineup. Canada has not played with this starting 11 yet. The only change really from the game against Guadeloupe is Onstad in for Sutton. Here's Guatemala's lineup and Hernan Gomez, and again 3 changes for his side.
Yes, Alvazeres has come back into the squad. Gomez and Swisher are the 3 changes for them. Keep an eye on Cabrera, the captain.
This is one of the strongest Canadian sides we've seen in a while. They can score goals. Defending might be an issue from time to time. We've seen that. Guatemala, they don't score a lot, but they don't concede many either.
Well, they've done a great job, Guatemala. They only lost 1-0 to the U.S. and had some opportunities as well. So gives you an idea how well organized you have to be to only lose or concede 1 goal to the United States.
He has 2 goals in this tournament, both of them coming against Costa Rica. Against Haiti.
Yeah, and he's got Tricky out in the wing. He'll take players on and get past them more times than not. Very positive player. Drawing a foul there for Canada.
This free kick to be taken by Martin Nash. It's a good one. That's Andrew Haino unable to finish. Good free kick by Nash. They do win the corner, however.
Have a look at the set piece. It's a good ball in, and you think, how does he miss that opportunity from only a few yards out? He's got the eye on it. It comes off his knee, it looks like, and it looks as though...
I thought he did a great job and gave me kept saying, you've got as much time as you need, don't worry about it. And I guess 2 minutes injury time was pretty nice.
Meanwhile, there's a goal for Canada. They've scored 1-0. Bad moments for Ricardo Trigueno in goal, and Canada have struck first blood.
Well, it was the first little bit of sloppy defending from Guatemala. They weren't really lined up properly. The shot comes in there, and was there a final touch? Yes, there was. And it was Di Rosario who gets the final touch. It was going in anyway, but he had to make sure because well, actually, I'll tell you, I'll bring that back. I don't think it was going in, Jerry. It was just going to squeeze by the far post. He doesn't get much on it, heads it back there, and the final touch is to Dwayne Di Rosario.
Di Rosario to Jazik, making one of those runs down the left. There's the cross into the box. Gerba up for it, unable to get it. Bernier with a shot, deflected to Guzman. Great opportunities for Canada.
Good opportunities, that's for sure. The first one was blocked. The second one was a good save, and Canada creating all sorts of troubles for Guatemala now.
It's chasing, but it'll go all the way to Hastings. Nash. Di Rosario for Hutchinson. Flicks it forward to Guzman. Back to Gerba. Gerba shot, scores! What a goal by Canada. It's 2-0.
Great work from Canada. And this all started from Martin Nash, who fed it through. Good work, quick ball movement, back to Ali Gerba, and he picks him out, and he's not going to make any mistake from there, as he's been scoring goals for fun. Martin Nash, Di Rosario, look at those nice little bit of interchanging of positions and passing. That is world class from Canada. You don't see that very often, certainly not in the past. Like we said, we've given Canada a lot of push and positive feedback from everybody on the team and the media about their passing ability. That was brilliant.
Ali Gerba's second goal of the tournament has staked Canada to a 2-0 lead after 33 minutes.
There's the old famous fist punch. We've seen that a couple times from Stephen Hart.
And cleared by Hastings. Stalteri with a challenge against Avila. Get up, says the referee. Stalteri for de Guzman. Is this a CONCACAF referee or a European referee?
Well, he's from Jamaica.
I know he is, and he's refereeing more like what you'd see in Europe.
That's
I
right.
think.
Yeah, I know we've seen some very good referees out of Jamaica. Pendergrass was very good. Lets more of the physical stuff go. Doesn't put up with the diving around as much. Jamaica tendency there is to play more physical, so he's used to that sort of style. And I think Canada and Guatemala will be much happier with allowing some of that go.
Bernier tackled there by Cabrera and fouled into the bargain.
Look how tough he is. He gets close. I mean, that is a foul. No doubt about that. He's leading with the elbow, too. He's going to be careful with that.
Jazic. Di Rosario. 2 on him. He gets it to Jazic. There's the cross for de Guzman. Flicked by Gerba. Scores! Ali Gerba has his second. It's 3-0.
Canada, quick ball movement, sticks his toe out there, and he gets a touch on it. Have a look at that. Jazic looks up, fires it in. De Guzman takes a shot, but now does that come off Gerba, Jerry, or does that come off the defender? Tough to say. It looks as though it might come off the defender.
Well, I called it Gerba, but on the replay,
well, one thing for sure is not De Guzman. It'll either be an own goal or Gerba.
Nash. Long ball for Di Rosario. Out comes the keeper, Tragueno. And there is the first half whistle. A dominating first half by Canada. Di Rosario, Gerba, and then apparently de Guzman, although we think it should either be an own goal or another goal for Ali Gerba. At any rate, that is about the most dominating first half we've seen from the Canadian side in a long time.
Yeah, regardless if it's an own goal or it's Ali Gerba's. If it is Ali Gerba's, it's 4 goals in the last 4 games. If it's not, it's 3, but it's 3-0 for Canada. It's been a long time since we've had a 3-0 lead at half.
Well, Canada's Gold Cup history has been checkered. Obviously, some great tournaments and some not-so-great tournaments, and not many teams have won the Gold Cup. In fact, in its history, only 3 have won the Gold Cup. Of course, the United States, Mexico, they've won it once, and Canada with that lone victory in 2000, of which you were such a great part of in California. So there's the history of the Gold Cup. The story yet to be written here. We do know that those 3 teams, the past champions, are still all involved. The United States to play their quarterfinal a little bit later today. And Mexico, they have their quarterfinal coming up against Costa Rica tomorrow. Honduras plays Guadeloupe in theirs as well. Ali Gerba looked like he had a second goal for himself in this match, but the replay clearly showing that it was an own goal. I had thought originally that maybe Gerba got a touch on it, but officially for now it's de Guzman, but there's no doubt that Henry Medina of Guatemala knocked that one into his own net. 3-0.